We started day 2 of our Thailand trip. If you missed our day 1 excitement, please find them and watch before watching. We went to a place called Sanctuary of Truth. We parked our bike and we went to collect tickets. After collecting the ticket, we were walking towards the main attraction. We were given the map, so it wasn't that difficult. You can see the car park on the sides, which is not busy as it was a weekday. It was a bit early as well. It was around 10 o'clock, so no wonder there wasn't many people. But we could see some coaches and cars and coming in and getting many visitors into the attraction. So we were also excited. We were walking towards the main attraction. It was not far from there, as you can see the attraction from here. Yeah, here you go. Wow, we were quite amazed to see for the first time. It was in the shape of a boat, but it was built completely using wooden thing. It's kind of a marvel for the architecture. For the Thai culture, it is their pride to have this in their country. They built it entirely with the wood. It's a nice view from the woods, and you can see a lot of people taking pictures, videos like that. We were just waiting there because they have a specific time slot for different languages. So myself and my son were simply waiting there to our time. If I remember correctly, it was around 10 o'clock. They would let us in with a proper guide, and there was a stall as well outside. Look at that. They're selling the traditional clothes. If people come in Western wear, they can buy the traditional clothes from here for renting, or they could buy their own. And this is the stage which goes from the place where we were waiting to bit down, where again it goes to a place which leads to the small river, and this place where they were actually making the pots for that. You could see that it's a lot of hard work for them to build like that. This is kind of a workshop where they would build small stuff and take them to the place and just build it. This requires a lot of maintenance. The guide told us that every year, all around the months, these workmen used to do a lot of work to make sure this structure holds itself by painting, by just doing some repair work. When we went there, they were doing some improvements. Can you see that there was some structure where they were doing some upgrade work? So that's the reason you can see that the tour guide is wearing helmet, and even the visitors has to wear a helmet. It wasn't that sunny, but they advised us to use the umbrella. But we brought some cap, and so we didn't use the umbrella. But for safety reasons, we used the helmet. The tour guide was really interesting. He explained the historical things about the structure. He also explained why it was created like this, and how people even today maintain it to a pristine condition, and how they are catching up with the Western world, how it is attracting many tourists every day in Thailand. So he was explaining nicely. It was a 1 hour slot. He did a really good job in taking us through all the outside of the structure and also inside. Not many people were interested. Initially, people were going behind him. After a while, we could see that some people were getting dispersed and going on their own to take pictures and videos like that. You can see that the guide is explaining inside the small structures or the carvings in the on the wall, and explaining why they have, what is the reason behind it, all those things, all the nice things. You can see that we also got some video on enjoying our moments there. Yeah, it's a very good spot to take some pictures and videos. Well, we were interested. Basically, I was really interested in listening to him. He was telling the most of the things were depicted in the structure was how to live life, how to live peacefully. Most of them related to the philosophy. As you know that Thai people follow Buddhist and they give more importance for these kind of philosophies. I think this is the center of the structure where they have some Buddha idol. So we had a look at that, and we started slowly coming out of the structure. But some people were still interested in that, so he was. He had a lot of patience. He was taking to each and every corner in the structure and explaining things. So it was interesting. Yeah, this is a group. I said that 10 o'clock group in the morning. Around 20 to 25 people were there. This is the center of the structure, showing the ceiling. You can see the work in the ceiling. It's excellent work. It's completely made out of wood. Still, we could see some people inside, workmen, doing the job. So they're asking us not to disturb them, like not to talk to them, so that they don't get distracted. While the English tour was going on, in parallel, there were another group. I think it's their own mother tongue, Thai language. So kind of disturbing at some times, but they had to do that. They had to do both languages at the same time, so both were going in parallel. Yeah, overall the experience was really good. I was just following the tour guide all the time, as you can see. You can notice that I have my helmet onto the side because we had 3 helmets, so 2 I can dump into the bike. One unfortunately I couldn't not. So instead of having in my hand, I just tied that in onto my bag. That's my kids one, which is a bit lightweight. So I was carrying like that all the time. And we took a lot of videos inside the structure because we knew that this is something unique and not easily people can find that in other places. So we were taking video for quite some time, and you can see some people in traditional dresses taking videos and photos, and I'm sure they have some tradition of coming on certain days and taking videos like that. They're because not just in this place, in quite few other places as well, we have seen people coming in traditional clothes and taking videos and pictures with professional videography. This is a small pond which was there nearby. um, I wouldn't say that clean, but it was very nice. And one more thing is, wherever we find these water bodies, we always found some fish in that. Um, there was an elephant there, and they have some activities like elephant ride, and there is a boating as well in that small pond, and quite few others like horse ride, if I'm not wrong. But everything has some extra money. Also, we don't have enough time to spend there, so we are about to leave after visiting the main attraction inside that. With the same ticket, we can stay whole day there till evening 6:30. This is the elephant. In Thailand, you can see elephant, tiger, lion. They have a lot of places to see that, and not much apart from this attraction. They have these type of activities, and as usual, they have some refreshment areas like this, where they can buy some juices, mostly juices and coffee, tea. My kid having good time there. He was running around. We were walking just little. We were spending little time in the park and just going through the pond. Not much time. We're about to leave anyway. Yeah, we left there and we went to something called floating market. Same in Pattaya. It's quite popular in Pattaya. The second most popular attraction in Pattaya. So this is the entrance for that, which located quite outside of Pattaya. Since we had bike, it wasn't that difficult for us to go there. Floating market. The idea I had about floating market is like the whole thing will be floating on the water, like a boat or a big structure where we would go there and do shopping. But unfortunately, it's not like that. It's a proper land and just made out of wooden structure, and it is filled with water here and there. So it's just located on the normal land surface. So it's not that exciting. It's completely different from what I was expecting. But it's more like a shopping area where we will get like dresses like this and some ornaments, and nevertheless all the street foods. Street foods you can find everywhere in Thailand, not just in Pattaya. Any city, any road, street foods is quite popular. People have the culture of having food from street food, so you can find it everywhere, and it's not expensive as well. We were just quite in the middle of the floating market where the street food starts, so you can see some foods and snacks as well. This is the place where they're selling some, this fried banana seems to be quite popular there. Fried banana, sweet corn, and as you know that a lot of weird food items like cockroach, caterpillar, like that. We have seen in many places, but I wasn't interested to try that. And this is the place where you can buy some traditional dress as well. And there is a boating service in the water which will take you along the shops, which will give some good experience. That Again, we have to wait for that, so we didn't opt for it. We're simply walking through the shops. A lot of meat shops, a lot of chicken, and like other exotic meats like a frog, crocodile. We've seen in many places. Quite repetitive as well. If you see one place in Pattaya or anywhere in Thailand, you could see the same thing in other places as well. So I would suggest to just like go through properly in one place and enjoy. Rather than going to different places and wasting time. Yeah, this is the place we just went now, going out. So this is the exit. So we're going back. And mango rice is quite popular, and coconut as well. You can find everywhere. But I've tasted coconut. It's not as tasty as you would find in India. Same goes with mango as well. I was tempted to buy a lot of mangoes. I bought for 100 baht and also tried in different places. Nowhere I could have a tasty mango. So, a bit disappointing with the fruit. Not just mango, any fruits, guava, pineapple. None of the fruits tasted sweet. Indian fruits usually taste sweety and juicy. It wasn't in Thailand. Yeah, we were walking back to go out of floating market. It was about lunchtime, so in the center of the floating market, there was a place where it's street food, but they do some extra menus like noodles, all these things. They prepare fresh and serve. So we were trying there. We had our lunch, so we don't want to go hungry out to the next place. So we plan to finish the lunch here. There are a lot of other places outside to have food, but it's very difficult for us to have food which we like. So wherever we see noodles, we prefer to have there. Lotus petals. Water is not clean now. We don't know why, because could be some reason. Yeah, this is a juice shop. I don't think it's natural juice. Again, it's quite common there. Yeah, this is the boat I was saying. It's a very slow one. They cover entire floating market. You don't have to walk. They go to all the shops. You can also stop the boat and buy something, some eateries, and try that. Yeah, this is the place where we had lunch. So, yeah, there's a noodles, rice noodles. Yeah, we can sit there, and they do have menu, so we can order from that. They do serve. Since the noodles they serve quite quickly, we've had our lunch and almost ready to go out of the. Yeah, we reached Tiger Park, which is just a few yards from the Pattaya floating market. Yeah, can you see a big tiger behind me? It's excellent. I never see a tiger this close in my life. They have different sizes, like a small, medium, large tiger. We can go inside and go get closer, have some snaps. But yeah, I wasn't interested. But my missus had a chance to go there and take some videos with tiger. Yeah, few tigers were actually tired because it's sunny. It's a lunchtime. I think they just feeded them, so they were busy. They're quite tired of eating.
Hello.
After lunch, post lunch tiredness. It, it was quite it was quite silent as well. So I didn't see that roaring.
Punya. Punya, come on. It doesn't do anything. Come on.
I mean, in total, I would say around 20 tigers in the whole park. Yeah, my kid had a good time. I mean, he never seen this close up. We've seen in many zoos, but from quite distance. This is the closest encounter we have ever done. They also have something safari park or something in the behind where I think they may have some other animals as well. But this is something unique, so we don't want to spend waste time on other things. So we spent good time there. Had a good look at tiger, and my missus, yeah, she tried going to the tiger, take some snaps. Good experience. Then we came back to the apartment, and this is the night view of apartment. You can see how colorful it is in the night. It's marvelous, right? We were in the 4th floor in the apartment, so we had a nice view, and we are off to the next spot. So we're driving, and this is something very close to the place we went on day 1, walking street, where you can see a lot of Indian restaurants. I forgot to say on the day 1, but in day 2 we went through the same place, and this is called Pattaya Night Bazaar. So we went there, which is around approximately 5 to 7 kilometers away from our apartment, and opposite to that night market there is a big mall. Can you see that? It's called Central Pattaya. It's quite popular in Pattaya. It's a shopping mall where you would get like any other shopping mall in the Western world. Yeah, inside, can you see? Street foods. Again, street foods. It's slightly different. Normally in a shopping mall, you would get food in the topmost floor, but over here they do have this in the ground floor. But this shopping mall is quite posh, so you get a bit expensive thing. And this is the crocodile shop. Small counter there. A lot of tiny shops like this. Even though it's an expensive mall, it is slightly cheaper food in some areas. And there was a DJ going on. In the evening, it was around 7 o'clock. So they were about to disperse. Not many people, as you can see. It's a weekdays. It's a Monday. This is the inside this shopping mall. It's a good sized one. If I remember, it's like 4 to 5 floors. Sorry. Yeah. In most of the other floors had clothes shop, electronics shop, and jewels, other apparels shop, like that. So nothing unique and you would see in any other shopping mall. So you're walking a bit in every floor and just going through some shops. The clothes and other things were not cheaper compared to India, so we didn't get chance much to buy anything. And this is another area where they were selling some clothes. I would say it was a bit cheaper than in the central Pattaya, but this was a bit closer to that. So we came here and just had a look at this, and yeah, this is actually that Pattaya night market, yeah, where you have all these shops like the small shops where you have to bargain the price. And after that we came to the night market, which is close to our apartment, where we have taken this the video. And on the way back from the Pattaya night market, we took this video where you can see that it's getting more crowded, though it's a big day. Okay, that's all for day 2. Catch you on day 3.